Hey guys, it is Brooke from the Junk Parlor. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to go thrifting and hit up an estate sale. And these are all things that have happened over multiple days. So I hit up an estate sale when Matt and I were out running errands and we just stumbled across one. We are going to some thrift stores after my segment on Hello, Iowa. We are hitting a thrift store up after we move my daughter into her dorm room. So it's really a little bit of everything. And be sure to watch all the way to the end because I'm going to explain to you why I'm recording in my living room today, why I am currently sitting here in my pajamas. I've had a lot going on here recently, and today is the day I'm going to tell you all about it. So you will see that at the end. But first, let's go thrifting. This is a really cool giant crucifix for $12.50. It's nice in wood. It's unique, kind of like it. Ooh, here is a cool wooden barn. Let's see what the price is on it. $12.50, so not that bad. And $22.50 on this. It's not even painted. I don't think it's like a decoupaged butter churn or bucket. The horse on the wheel is kind of cute. They've got $22.50 on it. At least it looks like a horse to me. Maybe an old wagon wheel. This is pretty for $5. It's like made to look like a cedar chest, I think. Doll size. He found this and he thought it was great for a teacher. If you don't get confused around here, you're just not trying. $3. Little Pomeranian makes me think of the neighbor's dog. They have $22.50 on it. I don't think it's like a necessarily an A quality. Done back in '91. Now this appears to be hand painted. Interesting frame on it, $25. This is a good frame with the wood knots on it. $7.50. I did not look to see what the color was. This was done in Lucerne, Switzerland. I think it's a nice carving, and it even comes with a plate holder for $5. Very 3D. This is cool for $4. Looks like little wood inlay. I just got done with Hello, Iowa, and I figured I would hit a couple thrift stores on my way home. So not too long ago, I went to this not new shop for the first time, not realizing that it's on my normal thrift route. So we are here today to see how much has changed since the last time. These really caught my eye. They are very heavy. Looks like made in India, $80 for an old price tag, and they have $25 on it. And then they're all priced separately. This one is freestanding, has cattails on it for $15, and then we have some ducks over here. Let's see what they got on this one. $25, looks like here is the original tag. It was originally $50. This is a cute little magnifier. $3. They must get a lot of pottery in here because there's a lot of pottery last time. This one is $5 and it is signed. Okay, I'm right by a fan. I was looking at another piece and spotted this one, but I think it's just a print on canvas, but I might have to look at it a little bit more. Can't decide if I like them or not. It's $4.99. And then this is pretty cool. I think it's just a print also, or at least it's on a board because someone has already peeled it away and investigated. It's really hard to tell. It looks like there's saran wrap or I don't even know what in there. Okay, so I can't decide. I think it was probably folded up. See how there's like a crease right here? And then
Someone did actually paint it, but the staples show that it's been more recently added to a frame. There is a name. Tell me in the comments, do you like him, not like him? I don't think that lampshade is original. It is an oldie though. This has some like old green paint, and then it looks like it was covered in carpet too. They've got $69.99 on it. I did not look to see what the color was, but you can tell, I don't know, it's been reworked because this would have had wood on it. This looks like maybe newer, but also looks like it's not stained underneath. Yeah. I love the patch. All right, hinge is on this side, Brooke. Hinge is on this side. It does have initials GF on it. I got this trunk. He died in 1969 at 82. Blah, blah, blah. So this is pretty cool. A fun mirror. We have $29.99 on it. Probably went with the dresser. I find this little potato bowl funny. This is different too. Funny Hawkeye sheets. Kyler just moved into her dorm there. Okay, I've been working at the thrift store all day, and now we're coming into another thrift store to see what treasures we can find. This is kind of a cute cornucopia for $1. So let's see if we can find anything else. I feel like that trunk was here the last time we were here, which has been at least a month. And they're putting some goodies out. Fun squirrel, otherwise not really seeing anything that catches my eye. It's pretty. I really like it. I almost wish they would not have painted the side and just painted the top. Oh, and it's got styrofoam in it, so it's made into a cooler. I'm not seeing price. And I'm dropping stuff. It is $15.29. I do not understand why you would price it $29. I feel like somebody told me one time, but it still hasn't stuck in my brain, and it doesn't make sense. Oh, they've rearranged too, because that shelf's normally going the other direction. Looks like they've gotten a lot of furniture in. Nice big, must bring help. Mission style. These guys always have a lot of furniture. I do like silver plate. This candle stick is $2.95. I think it has a good look. I know everyone doesn't like silver plate, but I am always attracted to it. So I was over this direction for an oil change, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm super disappointed in today's stuff at Mini Hands. This is kind of neat at $2.29. I walked up and I saw this, and I'm like, that kind of looks like oh, I didn't even know her name, but what's the movie with all the witches in it? And guess what? It is her, Bette Midler. Tell me down in the comments, what is the movie I'm trying to think of with all these ladies dressed up? I've even watched it and I'm drawing a blank. It's so annoying when you can't remember anything. Okay, see the step ladder, fire extinguisher, those are all the same sizes at every place, right? See how big this painting is? It's on canvas, it's signed, it is giant. Now this store normally has really good art, and I'm sorry I'm probably moving a lot because I tore my meniscus, so I'm hobbling around. Those were here last time. That, we need to see what the price is because it does look like a painting. It is on canvas. It's $41.95. I would almost take it out of the frame just because I really like frameless things, but what do you think? Do you like it? Or is it just a Brooke thing? Not sure where we were, but I did have my name done like this on some vacation, so tell me down in the comments, did you get it done on vacation too? The table is mirrored.
Hey, Becky, I have Would You Rather too.
I'll get you some more blueberries.
So would you like to play Would You Rather?
It's velvet. Okay, what letter is this? Could be a B. Or an H with a curve underneath it. Here is a cool coffee table. It's like sleigh for $3.50.
Okay, so while we were at one of the thrift stores, I told you about my knee, and I really thought that I would have this intro and outro recorded already and scheduled for today's video because I normally try and get it scheduled ahead of time. However, life happened and that did not happen. So I planned on telling you I was going to have surgery, but guess what? I had surgery yesterday. So they ended up removing my meniscus, and the crazy thing is that to remove the meniscus, you can pretty much walk immediately on it. If they had repaired my meniscus, it was going to be 6 to 8 weeks of non-weight bearing. So it's my right knee. I couldn't drive the car. I couldn't walk, etc., etc. Not ideal. If you know me at all, I work out every morning. I walk in the evenings most nights. I'm very active. I do not like being sick or hurt. Not for me. Not being able to put weight on my leg for 2 months would be a nightmare. So that in combination with my age, your meniscus doesn't necessarily heal the best the older you get, and chances are mine had been torn for the last year or so because I'd had problems with it. But every time I'd had pain before, I would just bend and straighten it, and eventually it would work its way out so that I wasn't in pain and I could walk. However, this time I get on a massage table. Yes, like crawling into your bed, crawling onto the massage table, intense pain, and that did it. I could not walk out of my massage, and it was terrible. So what I ended up doing was having a bucket tear. So how you can think about it is if my hand cupped like this is a bucket, my meniscus is supposed to be over here. Well, it ripped in half, basically, is what it looked like on the x-ray to me, or the MRI. And then half of it went all the way to the other side, just like if you were turning a handle on a bucket. So it's probably been flapping around in there all year. I have no idea what I actually did to tear it. But anyway, so that is what we did. We removed it. So I am held up now, stuck on the couch with my leg elevated until Saturday. So surgery was Wednesday, supposed to stay off of it, or not off of it, but keep my leg elevated Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday, I can take the dressing off of it and I can take a shower. Until then, no shower, which not a big deal. When I used to stay home and work from home, not a big deal. But I got a job recently, And so I'm showering every day. I know, craziness. Craziness that I got a job because I worked on Monday. Tuesday, I was doing a segment for Hello Iowa. So I, had that scheduled long in advance of getting hired for this job. And I did Hello Iowa, went thrifting, decided to get a massage that night, hurt my knee. Wednesday morning, I could not walk on it. So I tore my ACL in high school, which possibly made me more susceptible to tearing my meniscus, although he said my knee looked great from considering I'd had ACL repair. But when I tore my ACL, I was supposed to be a flower girl in a wedding. And so I tore my ACL, and then I started walking in the pool, and because I didn't want to wear crutches or use crutches to walk down the aisle. And walking in the pool, it was the magic trick. It did it. So I could walk down the aisle with no crutches. So when I got up on Wednesday morning, I'm like, okay, I obviously can't work out because my knee freaking hurts, but I'm going to go to the pool and just try and walk it out. Well, I hobble into the closet, trying to get my swimsuit on, can't put weight on my right leg to get my left leg into my swimsuit leg hole. I'm at that point getting nauseous because I'm in so much pain. So I lay down in the closet, put my suit on. I'm like talking myself up. You can do it, Brooke. You can do it. Let's get to the pool. It's going to be the magic pill. And then I continue to feel sick, and I'm like, I can't do it. So I holler at Matt, and I'm like, Matt, you're going to have to come get me and help me back to the bed. So then I'm texting people at like 5 a.m, like, hey, I have to go to work. I hurt myself and I need crutches. So found some crutches. Luckily, other people get up early in the morning that I'm friends with to work out. So got crutches lined up so that I could go to work because I couldn't miss I couldn't miss the second day on my new job. Not a good impression. Plus I don't have any days off to take because they don't give you benefits to start with. And I want to set a good impression. I am a hard worker and I didn't want to just be calling in on my second day. So go in, power through the day on crutches. Now, the big kicker is this job is not a crutches kind of job. It's a very physical. You are walking and on your feet all day long. I mean, I powered through, and then the next day I could hobble, and then I lost the crutches. So then I was just hobbling the last week or however long it's been since I tore it versus had surgery yesterday. So what is this job that I got? I decided to take the assistant manager position at Salvation Army here in Ankeny. Since we moved to Ankeny, I can't really even pinpoint it, but I think now that I've worked a few weeks, I think I was just missing a purpose. Not that making a YouTube video and writing blogs and selling antiques isn't a purpose, but moving, I lost the brick and mortar. I stopped doing my Facebook Live sales. I stopped doing my Coaching Your Antique Shop group. And I just didn't have, purpose or direction. I just felt like something was missing. So decided to start looking for jobs. Well, my background is in education. I knew I didn't want to teach. Yes, I could sub, and that's decent money, but I kept looking for something else. And so when I saw this position at Salvation Army open up, which actually it was an assistant manager position to start with, I'm like, hey, this is very similar to owning your own store. It's similar to what I do anyway. And, yes, I could open up my own antique store, but I do not want to do that. That is a whole nother level of dedication and time commitment. And if you have a store, And so I was just wanted to do something with Salvation Army. I enjoy shopping there. I knew a lot of the people that worked there, at least their faces. And I just knew that the Salvation Army gives back to the community with their rehabilitation program. And I just thought it was a good fit. They hired me, and it has been so eye-opening. I'm really curious. Tell me down in the comments if you would be interested in learning some behind the scenes things with the thrift store. Because probably one of the biggest things that I have realized is just how many donations they get and how much product they try and put out. So we're putting out almost 2,500 items a day. So that means that you could literally go to the thrift store every day, and I know there's a lot of you that do that, but you could literally go to our thrift store, and I'm sure our thrift store is not the only one, but you're literally seeing 2,500 new pieces of merchandise every time you come in. Isn't that insane? So learning some little things like that has just been fascinating, and I will probably work some things into what I'm talking about, on my videos on the regular. But if you would like something, if you would be interested in a thrift behind the scenes kind of dedicated video, please just let me know. So all of that excitement has been going on. Now I am stuck on the couch watching YouTube videos and Netflix and all the things until I can go back to work on Monday. I hope you enjoyed going thrifting with me today, and now you know what's going on in my life. If you want to stay up to date on what's going on in my life, you need to subscribe to my email, which everything is down in the description box. So every place that I shop each week, all the links, different things, where you can shop with me, my blog, they are all down in the description. So be sure to check that out. And a big thing that I've been talking about for probably the last month is my mystery box opening with Abigail. So on Sunday, I will have a video come out. So next week, it'll only be a Sunday video, not a Thursday video, because we're going to do it on Sunday together. She is going to unbox the things that I got her, and I am going to unbox the things that she got me. So when Abigail and I were all like planning this mystery junk box, we said, okay, we're going to spend $100 each on each other. And Abigail's like, yeah, then it'll probably cost $15 to ship your box. And I was like, how do you know that? Because she ships a lot, but I ship a lot. And I'm like, Washington to Iowa, in my experience, is normally pretty expensive. So her box, I think it was like $45 to ship. So I'm telling you, she's got a lot of things to unpack. And from the sounds of it, my box is pretty big too. So I hope you will tune in on Sunday. It's September 14th. I do not remember what time it's going to be coming out, but you are going to want to watch her channel and my channel to see how we did on picking things out for each other. These can be things that we keep for ourselves, or they can be things that we resell. So it is totally up to the person on what they want to do with them. So I hope that I did a good job of picking things that interest Abigail, and I hope she did a good job of picking things that are going to interest me. All right, well, thanks for watching today's video, and hopefully I will see you back here on Sunday.